Hello everyone and welcome to Thirsties Live. We are talking about tips for building your cloth diaper stash. Now we are talking about one size diapers, your general cloth diaper stash. So not newborn, but all of these tips are for people that are looking for that main stash that they're going to be building for most of their Thirsties babies' potty training years, okay? So, my name is Laura. I am Thirsties social media coordinator, and every Friday we go live on the Thirsties page, and I'm getting my little setup here. And so, the point of these is to give you guys good tips and also to give you a chance to see a lot of products in person, or at least as much in person as possible over, live. And also, a great thing about Thirsties Live is that if you're watching this live on Facebook or on Instagram, there is going to be a lot of really helpful comments from veteran cloth diapering families. So it's about education, it's about community, and that's why we do it 1 p.m. Mountain Time on Facebook and then 1:45 on Instagram. And then we also repost our Thirsties Live videos on YouTube as well, because we want to be sure that anyone can access these resources, okay? So this is a very good and important topic, especially if you are just considering cloth, or maybe you're just starting to build your cloth diaper stash. And it's really exciting when you decide to cloth diaper, but it can be a little overwhelming at first, as a lot of stuff is about having a baby. Oh, that is awesome. So we've got a live viewer, Mackenzie, saying that she invited a couple of potential cloth mamas to this one. That is awesome. So yes, share this resource. If you're watching live, go ahead and share the live. If you're watching the replay, tag a friend and tell them, hey, check this out. So, all right, first things first, it really is helpful when you're building your cloth diaper stash to think through why you specifically are choosing cloth. We have done this chat before, kind of where to start, and where to start is for you to think about your priorities, because different styles of cloth diapers have different benefits. And I'll actually post a video that we have that covers basically all of the different types of cloth diapers in detail. So I'll go ahead and post that in the comments after the live broadcast, so you can check that out. But you'll see when you watch that video that each different style has its own set of benefits that lends itself to different priorities, okay? So what is your priority in choosing cloth diapers? Is it to save money? Is it to go green, but you're really still hoping to have the same type of convenience that you would as a disposable? Is it you need something that is just really super absorbent because your baby is peeing out of disposables? And cloth diapers, you can really customize to meet your baby's absorbency needs. So you have to think through what is your priority, and then if you go and watch that video on the different types of cloth diapers, you'll see different styles meet those needs in different ways, okay? People who are veteran cloth diapers and you're watching this live, or maybe you're watching the replay, what advice do you guys give your friends when they're first building their stash? Go ahead and put those in the comments. All right. First step, after you've kind of thought through some of your priorities, then start learning about cloth diapers from reputable sources. So a really great place, one, you're there, you're watching Thirsties Live. This is a great way to learn about cloth, to see the different types of diapers, the different styles, even the different options. For example, this diaper here has snap closures at the waist, Okay, people like snaps for the longevity of them. People also like snaps because of the aesthetic. But you can also find cloth diapers in, this is called Hook and Loop. It's the non-brand name of like Velcro or Aplex. So watching good resources like Thirsties Live, or even just, there's a ton of information out there on the web. I'm actually going to take you guys and turn you around and give you a little tour of thirstiesbaby.com because there's so much good information here. Okay, so if you go to thirstiesbaby.com, of course you have the shop, the blog, but look at this, the customer center. This is great information, frequently asked questions, diaper care. This is awesome for, you can actually print out a copy of our wash instructions. Look at that. And you can just hang that in your laundry room. I mean, so this will show you all the different types. You'll get a lot of questions answered. You can look at all of the different types of cloth diapers that we have. So that's a really great place to start. We've just got a lot of information on thirstiesbaby.com. There are also some really great cloth diaper blogs that have good information out there. I'll post a couple of those in the comments. But yeah, I would recommend first getting information from reputable cloth diaper brands like Thirsties. And then you'll see, even if you go through our Facebook page and our feed, you'll see other resources that we cite. The Real Diaper Association is an excellent non-bias resource that's got tons of information about cloth and also a lot of information about cloth advocacy. So that's another good place to check out. Okay, so you figured out, some of your priorities. You're learning about cloth diapers from good resources. If possible, this really helps. Try to get your hands on some actual cloth diapers. That is gonna give you an idea of your preferences. Now, if you have a local Thirsties retailer, pay them a visit. Actually, you can easily, I'm gonna borrow you guys and turn you around again. So if you go on thirstiesbaby.com, look at this, where to buy. So you can do our retailer locator. And so if you, depending on if you're in the US, Canada, or international, you can click in and put your zip code or your state, find your country. I mean, it's really helpful to see the diaper in person, okay? Or maybe you have a local like baby wearing group that actually baby wearing and cloth diapering go together really well, don't you think? Maybe you'll make a friend there and I'm curious about cloth diapers. And oh my goodness, anytime you meet a cloth diaper mom or dad, usually they're like, oh, we're gonna show you. They're so helpful. Cloth community is a real thing. So there is a podcast, a new podcast, Jen Ellis is saying, Cloth Diapers Made Easy. That's put on by Jen at Spray Pal. So yeah, so many good resources out there. But looking at the actual diapers and seeing how they work. For example, this is our pocket diaper. It's got a nice soft liner, and you'll notice there's openings in the front and in the back. That's where, so this creates a pocket. Inside here are the inserts, okay? And so you can kind of see, oh, that's how this works. And then you would take the insert after you've washed it and you just put it right back in the pocket. The nice thing about Thirsties pocket diaper is that once it's stuffed, everything is in one piece, ready to go. And also, since it has those openings in the front and in the back, you don't have to unstuff the insert. It agitates out, actually, in most washing machines. That's a difference between Thirsties Pocket versus other brands. But getting a look at different styles of cloth diapers, actually like feeling, touching, that will give you a sense of what you like. This here is, if you're going for affordable and effective, pairing are some kind of a cover. So a cover has just the waterproofing. Pairing the cover with an absorbent interior like our hemp pre-folds, this is a really affordable and very effective way to cloth diapers. So maybe savings is your priority. Or you're like, I just want something that will work. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, oh yeah, I've tried hemp insert or hemp pre-folds and duo wraps and they just don't work. No, these are awesome. So all you do is you just lay the pre-fold right inside the cover or duo wrap, as we call them. And we call it duo wrap because there are two main sizes, size 1, size 2, but actually we also have a third size. This is for kiddos that maybe are taking longer to potty train. This is our size 3, and it actually fits babies 40 to 60 plus pounds. So we've got you guys covered. Whatever your cloth diapering needs are, there is a Thirsties product for it. So if you can go, if you can see the diapers, maybe have a friend show you their system, that is great. Oh, Rachel's saying the pre-fold helped us get good sleep last night. Oh, everyone, let's just whoop whoop for the pre-folds. Yeah, they are super absorbent and they're really affordable too. So, all right. The other thing is, if you don't have that, if you can't go and see the different styles of cloth diapers, like this is a fitted, this is really good for very heavy wetters. And yes, they do work well for heavy wetters. The hemp pre-folds, they're really great for heavy wetters. Ryan, good question. Also good for heavy wetters is our fitted. If you don't have a local source of information, watching videos like Thirsties Live can be really helpful, especially if you're a visual learner. So our fitted, you notice that it's just all absorbency that's shaped into, fitted into the shape of a diaper. This is really absorbent, and it's very easy to add extra absorbency to this for like nighttime or for those heavy wetters. And then you would pair it with a duo wrap, or we also have sized diaper covers, and there are tons of different sizes. The main thing, this is a large sized cover. The main difference between these duo wrap and the size covers you'll see is the duo wraps have adjustable in the front here, going up and down. Those are called the rise snaps. That's how you make it be smaller and bigger. That's how you change the size of it. And then of course there are waist snaps up at the top. The main difference between a duo wrap and our sized covers is there's no snaps here. So this is a smaller weight range, but it's a very specific fit. And also our covers are roomier, especially in the bootay. So they're roomier in the back. So if you're using thicker pre-folds or thicker fitteds, this might be nice. So like a mega nighttime diaper would be the fitted in there, and then you could actually put extra absorbency on the outside of the fitted. So this is our size 2 hemp pre-fold. I just lay that in my large cover here, okay? And then, so there we go. And then you put the fitted on the baby. And it all fits in this large cover. And holy moly, it's a lot of absorbency. Look at that. I mean, it all fits. You got to make sure that all of the absorbent interior is covered by the cover, right? You don't want anything peeking out. But yeah, that's the great thing about cloth diapering, is that there are, and that's part of what makes it a little overwhelming at first, is that there are so many choices and options, but that also means there are so many choices and options. So once you get into cloth diapering, you will figure out what you like and what your baby needs. And this is probably one of the biggest pieces of advice that we recommend, and also that actually, if you're watching live, you'll notice a couple of people have said this, is before buying an entire stash of cloth diapers, maybe try a couple of different types or styles, like dual wraps with some kind of absorbent interior. Try an all-in-one. So an all-in-one means that everything you need, the absorbent interior and the waterproof exterior, is all sewn together in one piece. This is really convenient. This is our natural all-in-one. So we've got 2 soakers that are sewn in at the top. But try different types of diapers, maybe even different diaper brands. But the thing is you got to find what works well for your baby, okay? So I recommend getting a couple of different types. I know it would be nice to have like a perfect, complete cloth diaper stash before your baby even arrives. But once you get into cloth diapering, you'll learn what works well for you and your baby. And so you maybe want to try a couple of different styles and leave a little bit of room to kind of tweak and build your stash as you go. Okay? You don't have to have everything figured out before baby comes. And quite frankly, once you are cloth diapering your baby, their diapering needs will change as they get bigger. You have the same thing in disposables as well. Like, oh, my baby's peeing out of this. What do I do? Well, with a disposable, I guess you could go up a size. With cloth, you don't have to. You can buy a one-size diaper and add absorbency with like inserts. Or this is organic cotton doublers. But you can tweak things as you go. And if you have something that you don't like, that doesn't work well for your baby, cloth diapers have resale value. So you can get rid of the things that you don't like and buy more of what you do like. So for example, some babies cannot do microfiber. Microfiber is synthetic cloth diapering material. This is our Duo Stay Dry insert, the top part. You'll see this. This is the synthetic part of that insert. Now, some kiddos are sensitive to microfiber, and you won't know that until you start cloth diapering, right? So there have been some families that have needed to get rid of microfiber and instead go for just natural fiber diapers, like our hemp cotton blend or our fitted, okay? Trading out, we have our all-in-one is available in natural, and it's also available in synthetic. So you can tweak things as you go. Hey, Jennifer. So, yes, the worst is to get a print in the style you've never tried and find out that it doesn't work. Oh, that is hard. But there's resale value, especially if it's a really cute print. My recommendation would be, if you are expecting maybe your first baby or you're expecting another baby and you're deciding I'm going to cloth diaper with this one, I would register. I would put different styles of Thirsties cloth diapers on your registry so other people can buy them for you. So nice. And then once baby comes, you can buy more of what really works well. So I would start with like 10, 12 diapers of different types of styles. Try those. That's about enough to get you through a day or maybe a day and a half. But that will give you time, and you don't have to, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Aha, that's a good question, Ryan, and I'll address that. But you don't have to, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You know, you can do kind of a hybrid approach of disposables sometimes in cloth, other times, as you're building your stash, as you're learning what you like. Another thing, that point that Ryan brought up, is some babies have what's called wetness sensitivity. So their skin is very sensitive to being wet. Now, a natural fiber diaper doesn't have any kind of wetness wicking material in it, okay? So baby will feel wetness in this. Now, you should be checking your baby's diaper at least every 2 hours, so they shouldn't be sitting in a wet diaper for very long. But some kiddos, no matter how quickly someone changes them, they still just have that wetness sensitivity. So that's why we have a couple of options that have that stay dry on them. So this is a really nice polar fleece. The same with our pocket here. Okay, so that is a stay dry material. You can actually also add, oh, my cat, whoa, she hasn't said hello in a while, Juju. Sorry, guys. But you can also make stay dry liners to add to natural fiber diapers. So just go and get a really cheap polar fleece blanket and measure the inside of your diaper and figure out how big you want it and just cut them. And there you go. You've taken care of the wetness sensitivity. But I hope for newcomers, I hope as you're watching this, you're getting the idea that, you know, parenting, you learn as you go. It's an art. There's no one right way for everyone to do it. That's the same way for cloth diapers. You know, there are lots of different things out there that you can try. You don't have to have it all figured out at once. Oh, yes, Allison actually has a good point. Liners are also really great for, it makes it easier. Once your baby is producing solid poops, you do need to remove that solid waste before putting your diapers in, however you're storing it between laundry time. So that could be a pail liner. So you could put this inside a, like, oh, I always forget the gallon size of trash bins, but you know, the kind that have the pop-up lid. Our large pail liner works well for that. You can also, where did my wet bag go? I had a wet bag somewhere. Aha. You could also store your dirty diapers in a wet bag. So when you're building your cloth diaper stash, you need diapers, but you'll also need a place to put your dirty diapers. So be sure that you get some wet bags or maybe a pail liner. And I recommend you need to have enough storage for basically 2 days. So I would get 2 pail liners, or this cannot fit, well, especially for younger babies, produce more diapers. So this maybe will fit a full day's worth of a lot of diapers. But I would have at least 4 wet bags if this is the way that you are storing your diapers exclusively, okay? Yes, another really great point that someone said is we also have a Facebook group. Ashley's given a shout out to the Thirsties groupies. It's our Facebook group full of cloth diapering families that have tons of experience, and they're really great at troubleshooting, answering questions. Maybe you want to see a product up close. You can ask for people to show you a picture. A lot of parents do that with like our newborn size diapers. They want to see maybe what does a size 1 duo wrap look like on a newborn fit wise versus like a newborn all-in-one. This is actually, I'll show you the inside of this because this is our synthetic all-in-one. So you'll see it's got that stay dry, and it's just one soaker of that microfiber. Okay, I feel like I was headed to making a point, and then there was a bunch of really good comments. Okay, I said consider variety, try different kinds, build it as you go. If you don't like it, tweak it. Okay? Oh, Deanna saying you'll want to buy, you want to, but buy like 10 wet bags. Believe me, you'll find a use for it. Yeah, there are so many uses for wet bags. Okay, how many? Let's talk about that. So when you're building your stash. Now remember, I said kind of easy does it before your baby arrives, before you actually start using them. You don't have to buy all of the diapers all at once. I would try things and kind of build as you go. So maybe I'd start with like 10 or 12 diapers and then build towards a complete stash. Now, what is a complete stash? Actually, that's one of the frequently asked questions that we answer on thirstiesbaby.com. But the main idea in terms of how many cloth diapers you want is you want enough so that you can wash every other day and always have clean diapers to use. So I actually wrote a blog post for my sister's blog about building cloth diaper stash, and how many should there be? Think in threes, days of threes. Okay, so think you've got your essentially 2 days worth that you're washing, and you want one other day that's clean so you can be using that while your diapers get cleaned and dried. Make sense? So for most babies, 24 diapers is a good number. Okay? For newborns, you're gonna need more. For older kids, especially kids that are getting close to potty training, you don't need as many. I will say though that your diapers do last and have less wear and tear if you're rotating through a larger stash. So if you only get 12 diapers, those diapers are gonna get a lot of use, and you're probably gonna be washing every day to keep up with your baby's needs, and so they're gonna wear down faster. Okay? So just something to be aware with. Yeah, so Amanda's saying she started with 11 and added a couple here and there, and she has a little over 24. That's perfect, okay? So, and also, you may want, when you're building your stash, to register for things like, we already mentioned the wet bags and pail liners. Consider using cloth wipes. If you're already cloth diapering and doing that laundry, it's really not that bad to add cloth wipes to the mix. All you do is you can wet this either with, we've got Booty Luster spray, which is our wipe spray solution. You can, spray that on baby and wipe. Some people just use plain water with them, but the thing that's really great about cloth wipes is, one, they actually are great not just for wiping baby, but they're really nice tissues. They're good like for removing makeup. But here's my trick that I love with these. It's just organic cotton. So you can actually use these as little mini doublers. Just tri-fold it like that. Say you've got a newborn or a younger baby that you're using our size 1 duo wrap and you're also using our size 1 Duo Stay Dry insert. But baby's growing and peeing more, so you need more absorbency. Look at this. Take the doubler. Now, whenever you're adding absorbency to a cloth diaper, I always say this, and it's really helpful. If you've been watching Thirsties Live for a while, you know you want the fastest absorbing material closest to baby. So the fastest in this little set here, we have 3 materials. We have organic cotton, we have synthetic microfiber, and then we have our hemp cotton blend. So the order that I would put these in, microfiber is the fastest absorbing. So that's going to be on top, of course, with a stay dry side facing up. If this side is facing up, that's going to irritate baby skin. So always have a stay dry liner on top of microfiber. Fastest drying on top. The next fastest would be organic cotton. And look at how well that little wipe fits in there. It's perfect. And then snap on your hemp cotton blend. Hemp is a slower absorbing material, but it's really stable. So once it absorbs, it really hangs on to it. So that's why we use our hemp cotton blend so much, because it's so trim, it's so absorbent. But sometimes you do need to pair a natural fiber hemp or bamboo. You need to pair that with a faster absorbing material like organic cotton or microfiber. But see that? That's a perfect little absorbency sandwich that you can put right inside your Duo wrap, and there you go. So, cloth wipes, anything that you can get multiple uses out of and use in different ways in your stash, that's another great idea to have to put in your stash. So our stay dry inserts, you can use those together to be a complete diaper, or you can take them apart and use them to add absorbency to other types of diapers in your stash. So that's why it's kind of nice to try a whole bunch of different types. You find different uses for things. Be creative with what you've got. Try it, learn your preferences, and remember, it's a work in progress, right? Your baby's going to be growing and changing. You're going to be learning more. So who doesn't love shopping for cloth diapers? You know, you don't have to do it all at once. Take your time. Trust me, you're going to want to buy more diapers after you start cloth diapering. So just wait and see, you know, what works best for you. All right. Oh yeah, cloth wipes are great for spit up mess or like cleaning baby after meals and stuff. It's so much more gentle than like a scratchy terry. Oh, I love the cough. I need actually more of these. My kids are out of diapers, but I need more of these because we use them all the time around the house. So those are our tips for building your first cloth diaper stash. I hope that this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, whether you're watching this on YouTube or watching the replay on Facebook, put your questions in the comments. We go through them, we answer them. If you have questions and you want a variety of answers, go ask it in the Thirsties groupies. They are always there ready to help anyone, especially anyone that's new to cloth diapering. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Next week, we've got a really great topic. We're talking about common cloth diaper mistakes and how to avoid them. So this is another really good topic, especially for anyone that is new to cloth diapering. So I hope to see a lot of you here next Friday, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, because we are a Colorado company. Our diapers, our products are made right here in the USA. So we're really proud of that. But we hope to see you around social media. Have a fabulous weekend, guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.